Sunday Night Anthem, presented by Uber Eats.
Hey, yo, what's gaming players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharpman, back out here on this Madden NFL 23 franchise mode. And we are here in week 3 of Sunday Night Football. This matchup is going to be insane because we have two quarterbacks who are going to face off for the first time, Trey Lance and Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson knows a lot about this 49er team, and he is hoping to put on a show. So, let's talk about these two teams. First, for the hometown Broncos. They're coming into this game at 1-1. Remember, they lost in week 1 on the road, but then they bounced back at home in the last game. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they're coming into this game at 2-0, fresh off victories over both Chicago, and then they went home and defeated the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson's former team. Now, both of these teams meet. The Broncos are trying to win back-to-back games following that week 1 defeat, while San Francisco is looking to join that other elite group at 3-0. Well, we are hoping to see what happens. Now, if you haven't seen the rest of the games here in week number 3, be sure to go check those games out so you will not miss out on anything that's been going on here in the 3rd week. Because I gotta tell you, this week 3 has been absolutely insane just by looking at the results. And be sure to go back and check out the last 2 weeks of action so you guys can get caught up to where we are right now, because we are getting close towards the end of week number 3. Because this series alone has been great. I can just say that right now. This series alone has been great. A lot of close finishes, the most we've ever seen in a Madden series. So we're hoping to continue that trend. So with that, we're going to head down to Empower Field and Mile High in Denver, because it is time for week 3 of Sunday Night Football.
To go to 15 Super Bowls. Stars on the field as well. Niners and Broncos for you on Sunday Night Football.
Alright, so both teams are set to go. We are set for week 3 of Sunday Night Football. Trey Lance and the unbeaten 49ers versus Russell Wilson and the 1-1 Denver Broncos. Week 3 of Sunday Night Football is next. Let's go.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see the Broncos' superstar wide receiver. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's the Broncos and the 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Alright, so the San Francisco 49ers are going to start with the football. So Trey Lance and company, they're looking to get the 3-0 to start the season. And with a victory, they will join the Saints, the Chiefs, the Jets, and the Eagles as the only teams who are unbeaten through 3 weeks of play. While the Broncos are looking to get back-to-back wins following that Week 1 defeat at Seattle. As we are underway from Denver. And Brandon Ayuk, he will not return this one. So the first drive for the 49ers will start at the 25. And here's Trey Lance, set to lead this 49er offense. And through 2 weeks of action, he's played great. 5 touchdowns with only 1 interception. And these 2 victories for San Francisco have been a little mixed up. Week 1, it was definitely the passing game. And last game, it was the running game. And when it comes to the running game, you've got to find a way to contain them. We'll see if the Bronco defense can contain that ground game. And here's Jordan Sharp on the ground. And he's going to be tackled right at the 25. No gain to kick out the drive.
This defense for the Broncos much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Second down, here's another carry for Jordan Sharp. And this time he breaks it to the clear. Jordan Sharp, he is gone. Touchdown San Francisco. As they strike first on 2 plays.
Now 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms.
And I mentioned it, the Broncos, if they're going to have any shot in this game, that defense is going to have to contain Jordan Sharp running the football. My goodness. 2 plays in, and the Niners are already on the board. And Robbie Gould splits the uprights as they strike first 7-0.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Man, I'm pretty sure Denver was not expecting that kind of a start.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now.
So Robbie Gould, he'll kick off. And here's Jerry Jeudy on the return. And he'll get this up to the 21. So now we get to see the Denver offense for the first time. And Russell Wilson leading out the Broncos.
9-time Pro Bowler while in Seattle, Russell Wilson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up and down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 21. Here's Wilson.
Wilson, first down pass. He finds DJ Sharp out in the flat.
These are his numbers.
And those were the numbers for DJ Sharp in the last game.
91 yards and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
So 2nd and 7 following that 3-yard gain on first down. And here's a jet sweep to the rookie Cook. And he takes this towards the 25. Maybe by that. Right at the 25. 3rd and 6.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
Wilson, 3rd down pass is caught by Jerry Jeudy, but he won't get the first down. They're going to stop him at the 30. Brings up 4th down.
But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And Denver, they're going to stay out to go for this thing on 4th and 1. And they're going to hand it to Melvin Gordon, and he's got the first down at the 33.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
First down, a jet sweep. Here's LaMarcus Cook. And he will take this to the 38-yard line, a gain of 5.
The Broncos are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
From the 38,
Wilson getting pressured, and he's brought down. The 49ers brought the pressure to him. A loss of 7 on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Absolutely, 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Wilson throwing, and that's caught. Jerry Jeudy has it. And he's got a Bronco first down at the 47-yard line.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side.
Now I'm pretty sure Wilson talked to his team, letting them know that he's gonna start playing better, especially in these primetime games, because the first primetime game he had, you guys remember, he threw 4 interceptions in his first primetime game in a Bronco uniform.
As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
And here's another jet sweep to Cook. And he is tackled at the 49, a pickup of 2.
I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, pass, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
From just shy of midfield,
Wilson throwing, and that's complete again. Jerry Jeudy. And he will be brought down with another first down at the 49ers 37.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And here's Gordon, first down run. And he'll be tackled at the 33, a pickup of 4.
Quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now
Wilson looking to pass, and over the middle he's got Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down at the 24, and another first for the Broncos.
He remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 with another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now?
And here's Gordon, first down run. And not much. He'll only get a yard out of that. 2nd down.
Stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9.
Wilson, and he's got an open man. It's Sutton. And down he goes, getting this to the 10-yard line, and it's another first for the Broncos.
Touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out, reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First down, a carry for Gordon, and he's going to go in the wrong direction here. He's going to lose 3, 2nd down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. Here's a jet sweep. Cook. And he'll take this up to the 10. He got 3 yards right back. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Wilson trying to scramble, and he'll get rid of it. He throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once
So here's Charles Johnson for the field goal.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled.
And he nails the field goal, and the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
Touchdown go unanswered.
So here's Johnson. He'll kick off.
Put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And Brandon Ayuk, he's not going to return this one. So that's going to be a touchback. So here comes San Francisco. After they scored on just 2 plays on their opening drive of the game, now it definitely took them a long time to get the football right back. Now the Bronco defense looking to make sure that they don't allow something like that to happen again.
drive underway.
And here's Jordan Sharp. And he's going to be tackled at the 32, a gain of 7.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Throwing on second and
Lance. And he's going to find Jordan Sharp on the screen. Breaking a tackle. And he's going to go down and getting this in the Bronco territory. First down 49ers. A gain of 26.
Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
First down. Another carry for Jordan Sharp. And he'll get a gain of about 4. Second and 6.
It's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 38,
Lance over the middle, and he connects for the first time with George Kittle. And he's got another first down at the 19-yard line.
Weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. Here's a touch pass to Fuller. And they're going to bring him down at the 8-yard line. And just like that, first and goal 49ers.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify.
First and goal. They're going to hand it to Fuller.
That was actually a pass as he popped it.
And he will be tackled at the 6. Second and goal.
Get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Second and goal. Here's Trey Lance. And he gets in. Touchdown San Francisco.
Trey Lance, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way.
2 drives, 2 scores for San Francisco. Nice way to start this ball game.
Assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
And Robbie Gould nails the extra point, and now it's 14-3.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run.
So to kick it away, here's Robbie Gould.
Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Here's Jerry Jeudy on the return. And he'll get this up to the 22. So Russell Wilson and the guys get set to go.
Last time it stalled out, they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
Wilson throwing, and that was caught by Tim Patrick. A gain of 7 there, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And here's a carry for Gordon on 2nd down. And he will take this to the 32. Now it's 3rd and inches.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Play action. Wilson is going to scramble, and he will get the first down at the 37.
The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Wilson, it seemed like he knew that he had the lane to run, so he figured why not take the chance.
There's Wilson to throw.
Wilson looking to pass, he sacked. Nick Bosa gets the sack, and that's one of the defenders for the 49ers who got to keep contained.
And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
So now 20 yards to
So
go.
2nd and 20 coming up for the Broncos. And here's Gordon. And he'll go down at the 31. Now it's 3rd and 16.
Big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Wilson, 3rd and 16, and that's caught. Jerry Jeudy. And he's got a Broncos first down right at midfield. That's the 4th catch for Jeudy so far in this first quarter.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, a jet sweep, Cook. And he'll take this to the 48, getting us into Niner territory.
Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From just shy of midfield.
Wilson on 2nd and 8 gets hit as he released it, and that's incomplete.
Check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Wilson, 3rd down, and that was caught by Cortland Sutton. And he's got a Bronco first down right at the 40.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So here's another first down for the Broncos.
Now Wilson on first down.
Wilson, and that's caught again. Jerry Jeudy. And he lost the football. And the 49ers pick it up.
Shop at the 32-yard line.
We have seen this before.
Now, that is something you cannot do against this 49er team. Turn it over. You cannot turn it over because they usually take advantage off of the turnovers. So the 49ers will take over. Here's a touch pass. It's Fuller. And they're going to bring him down at the 39. And those were the stats for Fuller. And Fuller, he is hoping to get more and more involved because you can see the numbers. He only had one catch in the victory. And I'm pretty sure he's not even mad by that because his team still got the win even though he only had one catch. And here's a carry for Jordan Sharp. And they're going to bring him down at the 49 in the Bronco territory. First down, San Francisco.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So
and with that, the 49ers are going to let this one go to the end of quarter one. That ground game early on is starting to work in their favor. 49ers up on top, 14-3 at the end of one.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
We're set to begin the second quarter from Mile High. It's the 49ers up by 11 after one. They have the football right now as Lance is going to find George Kittle. First down catch. A gain of 9 right there. Second down.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and 1. Here's a touch pass to Fuller. And he'll go down at the 36-yard line, and that's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down run. Here's Jordan Sharp again. And they're going to bring him down at the 21. And another first for the 49ers.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Now, I could just tell that opening run that the Broncos gave up to start the game, it just basically shows you how much this 49er team can beat you. This is usually their game plan literally almost every game. And here's another run. And he'll get this up to the 18, a pickup of 3.
The previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 7.
Here's Lance on 2nd and 7. He finds George Kittle. And he's going to be tackled at the 15. 3rd and 4. Coming up for San Francisco.
Idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Lance, third down, and that was caught. George Kittle. And he's got a first down right at the Broncos' 7-yard line. And it's first and goal, San Francisco.
And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Lance to throw it.
Lance looking to pass, and he's going to get rid of it. He throws it away, second and goal.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Second and goal. Here's Jordan Sharp. And he'll be tackled. They're going to get him at the 6. Now it's third and goal.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Lance on third and goal. He finds George Kittle. But nice play there by Solomon to make the stop. And now it's fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Fourth down.
So here's Robbie Gould. He's on for the field goal.
Should be an easy one.
And he nails it right down the middle. And they extend their lead to 17-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Now it's Gould.
So here's Robbie Gould to kick this one away. And Jerry Jeudy's not going to return this one. So that's going to be a touchback. As the Broncos head back out, looking to rebound from that fumble.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it.
Wilson on first down, and DJ Sharp makes the catch. And he's tackled at the 31, a gain of 6 that time.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Wilson throwing, and that's complete to Tim Patrick. And he's tackled at the 36, and that's a first down.
You're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And here's a carry by Gordon. And he'll take this up to the 40. He got 4 yards there.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Wilson on 2nd and 6. He finds LaMarcus Cook. And he's going to be tackled at the 48. And another first for Denver.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide like what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
Wilson, another first down pass, another catch by DJ Sharp. And that's going to be another Bronco first down as they get it into the 49er territory.
I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Wilson, another pass over the middle to Patrick. And he's going to be tackled at the 32. A gain of 8 that time. And here's a carry by Gordon. And he's going to get a gain of maybe 2. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here.
Wilson on 3rd and 1, and here's a catch by DJ Sharp. And he'll go down at the 23, picks up a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
First down. Here's a carry by Gordon. And he'll be tackled at the 21. Only a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
Traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9. Another carry by Gordon. And he's going to be tackled at the 18. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Wilson.
Wilson looking, and that one's going to be incomplete as he got hit as he released it. So now it's 4th down for Denver.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how
So here's Charles Johnson on for the field goal.
Touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to
And
find
Johnson's
the end
kick
zone.
is right through. And they cut the lead now. It's 17-6.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
So here's Johnson. He'll kick this one off.
And send this one away.
And Brandon Ayuk is not going to return this one. So the 49ers will take over.
At the 25.
And here they come.
Running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
Lance, first down pass is complete to Kittle.
He'll be dropped after a game.
And he'll be tackled at the 31. He got 6 yards there.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Lance looking to throw it.
Lance throwing, and that's complete again. Kittle. And he'll go down at the 39. First down, San Francisco.
Was back in his Pro Bowl form in 2021. Even missing 13 games the last 3 years, he's still second among tight ends in yards since his breakout 2018 campaign. Gets another chunk of yards there and a first down with that catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. Here's a carry by Jordan Sharp. And they're going to bring him down at the 40 in the Bronco territory. He is literally just punishing this Bronco defense on the ground.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
And let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Throwing now is Lance.
Lance, another pass, another catch. Kittle. And he'll be tackled right at the 30. 2nd and inches.
Try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 2nd and inches. Lance.
2nd and inches and open. He's got Jordan Sharp out of the backfield. And that's going to be another first down as he's tackled at the Broncos 16.
He's trying to parlay that great performance last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2, into a great performance in Week 3.
And the way he was able to do it last week, he started off doing it again this week. Energy.
Man, oh man. This Bronco defense is having a lot of trouble stopping Jordan Sharp. They're having a lot of trouble. He's already been decimating them on the ground. He's trying to get involved with the passing. And now things are just starting to look out of sync.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to
Lance looking to pass. He finds Jordan Sharp out of the backfield. But he's going to lose yardage here. Back to the 18. He lost 2. 2nd down.
A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks. And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense is quicker.
Lance looks to throw again.
Lance throwing, and that's caught by the tight end George Kittle. And he is brought down, getting this to the 1. Now it's 1st and goal, San Francisco.
How did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here's Lance.
Lance looking to throw. And Lance is going to get rid of it. He throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. 2nd down and goal. Lance.
2nd and goal. Lance to the end zone. He's got Deebo Samuel. Touchdown San Francisco.
A great play there. There to make the grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick.
So here's Robbie Gould.
You can see that everything is happening for him. but he's not taking it at a pace that
Extra point is good, and they jump out to now 24-6. So Robbie Gould now set the kick off.
It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And Jerry Judy's not going to return that one. So that's going to be a touchback. So Denver gets set to go.
This offense comes back out onto the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns.
Wilson, first down pass is complete to DJ Sharp. And he's going to be tackled at the 45. First down, Denver.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
First down, here's Gordon. And he is tackled in the backfield there. A loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Let's get some love. It's all like popcorn. Come on now. It's all like popcorn.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Wilson.
Wilson on 2nd and 11. And Wilson's going to get rid of it. He throws it away. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Wilson gets hit as he throws, and that one's going to be incomplete. So it's 4th down.
They've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
And the Broncos, they're gonna punt this one away. And this one's sent away. And Bobby Long's going to make a fair catch right at the 12-yard line. So San Francisco gets set to take over, looking to add on to their dominating lead.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And they're gonna start on the ground. And he's gonna be tackled at the 13, a gain of a yard.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
And here's Trey Lance running. And Trey Lance. Oh, and he lost the ball. Devin Garland, he ripped it away from him. And the Broncos are going to get the ball. That was literally unexpected. Look at this. Trey Lance, he got the ball ripped out his hands. That was so unexpected. So the Broncos will get the ball back.
Now
Wilson. And that was complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to bring him down at the 26 to bring up 2nd and inches. And that's going to bring this one to the 2-minute warning.
The 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd and inches. Here's Gordon. And he's got a first down at the 25.
Gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
And here's another carry for Gordon.
Stay with what you are.
And he's going to be tackled. They're going to get him to the 21.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball. But how about
Wilson, and that was complete to Gordon. And he's going to be tackled right at probably the 11-yard line. Now it's another first down.
Something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And here's a carry for Gordon. And he'll go backwards. They're going to tackle him at the 14.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards.
A loss of 3. Second and 13.
But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. Here's Wilson on the keeper. And he takes this to the 2-yard line. Nice run there by Wilson. Now it's 3rd down.
We thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice
Play action. Wilson. And it's picked off. Jermaine Sherman picks it, and San Francisco will get the ball back.
Down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you.
Now right there, that was all on Wilson. He threw it a bit too quickly.
Three-score lead already. This is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And San Francisco, and they will take a knee here as they're going to take this huge lead into halftime. The 49ers, that ground game has been the one key reason to why they have this lead. They lead 24-6 over the homestanding Broncos, who need to get things together in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
We're down to one game here in Week 3, an NFC East matchup between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
And here are all the rest of the stats from Week 3.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half. These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
In the first half, I'll just say it's been all Niners. They have taken over. That ground game has been a huge factor to why they have this lead. They're up 24-6 over the Broncos, who are looking to get things together in the second half.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
And Jerry Jeudy's not going to return this kickoff, so the Broncos, they will start at the 25.
They'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that?
And they're going to hand it to Gordon. And he's going to be tackled in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard. Second down.
You can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
And here's Gordon again. And he will still go nowhere. That running game for Denver, it just hasn't been working. And now it's 3rd down.
He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Wilson throws, and that was caught by Sutton. And he's going to be tackled at the 42. First down, Denver.
Game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And here's Wilson trying to run it, but he is met right at the line of scrimmage by Nick Bosa.
Using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
And here's a carry for Gordon. And he is tackled again in the backfield. Now you could definitely see that ground game for the Broncos, it just hasn't been going their way.
They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Here's Wilson to throw.
Wilson, and that was complete to Cook. And he is going to be tackled shy of the first down marker. And it's 4th and 1.
But they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
And the Broncos are definitely going to stay out to go for it. And Wilson throws it incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt. So
wow.
I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play. The exact right play because
Wilson was trying to go to DJ Sharp. He had him in stride. It's just the pass didn't get there.
It's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
And they're going to start on the ground. And he's going to be tackled at the 49. No gain there. 2nd down.
That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick
Lance. And it's picked off. Charles Solomon takes it. And the Broncos will get the ball back.
Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception. interception here, and look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And here's a read option by Wilson. And he is met in the backfield. A loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson.
Wilson getting pressured. He finds Gordon. And that's going to go backwards. Man, the Broncos just can't get anything to go their way.
After that loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Wilson, 3rd down pass, and that's caught by DJ Sharp. And he's going to be tackled at the 33. 1st down, Denver.
They get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And here's another read option, and that goes backwards again.
On the play back at the 37-yard line. That's Javon Kinlaw busting through, and he sticks him behind the line.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14. Here's Gordon. And he'll be tackled right at the 35. Now it's 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Here's Wilson.
Wilson. And another catch. Here's Judy. And they're going to bring him down at the 11. And another first for the Broncos.
Conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10. They're going to hand it to Cook. And he will get no gain out of that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And here's another jet sweep. And they will get him down at the 10-yard line. So now 3rd and about 8.
But when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing is Wilson.
3rd and 8. And Wilson goes down. Nick Bosa picks up the sack. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
In addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was
so here's Charles Johnson on for his 3rd kick of the night. And he's going to make it 3 for 3 on field goals, as it's now 24-9. So here's Johnson to kick off. And Brandon Ayuk, he will take a knee. So San Francisco's offense gets set to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes.
And here's Jordan Sharp.
But for the defense,
And he's going to be tackled at the 29. A pickup of 4.
Watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And here's a carry by Jordan Sharp. And he's going to be tackled at the 28. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Lance. And that's picked off. Ronald Darby picks it. That's back-to-back interceptions.
But that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about it.
That's now back-to-back interceptions for Trey Lance. Only his 3rd interception on the season.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
So the Broncos will take over
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's
as
And he
Gordon
can only manage to get a couple.
picks up 2 yards there. 2nd down.
It's time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 8, and Cook gets smothered in the backfield.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry.
3rd down as Wilson connects with DJ Sharp. And he is tackled at the 8-yard line. And now it's 1st and goal Denver.
and this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've got their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First and goal. Here's Cook. And he is stopped in the backfield. A loss of a yard, 2nd down.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Wilson finds DJ Sharp for a Bronco touchdown.
Finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Nathaniel Hackett told his offense to stay put. They're going for 2.
So the Broncos, they're going to go for 2 here. As Wilson, it's dropped. DJ Sharp had it. He would have made the catch, but great defense by Sherman. So the 2-point try is no good. So it remains a 24-15 game.
Focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
So Johnson to send it away. And Brandon Ayuk's going to take a knee. So it's the 49ers' turn to take over.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
And here's Jordan Sharp on another carry. His 14th carry of the game. So he remains over 100 yards.
So no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Off of play action, here's Lance.
Play action for Lance. And let's complete the Samuel. And he will be tackled right at midfield. And that's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Lance.
Lance throws, and that one is incomplete as he tried to go to George Kittle. So it's second down.
We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. To throw, it's Lance.
Lance. And it's picked again. The third interception thrown by Lance. And the Broncos will get it back.
So a potential momentum shifter there. Working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because
Yo, what is happening right now? After Trey Lance had that one touchdown pass, since then it's been 3 consecutive interceptions.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So
wow.
1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 44. He'll hand this
And here's Gordon up the middle.
And he'll be taken
And he takes this to the 49, a pickup of 5.
on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And here's another carry for Gordon. And he will take this to the 49-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 3.
It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
3rd and 3. Here's Gordon. And he will be not even close to a first down. They're going to tackle him at the 49. 4th down.
This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good.
And this one's sent away. And Bobby Long's going to make a fair catch right at the 11.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
So here comes Trey Lance and company. Following the interception. The 3rd interception for Lance in the game. Even though his team leads, he is hoping to rebound from that. Lance. And that one is batted down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw.
Lance to throw, and that was complete by Kittle. And they're going to bring him down right at the 40, and that's a first down.
29 yards, first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And here's a carry, Jordan Sharp. And they're gonna get him at the 46. He got 6.
That puts him over $150 now, and this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now
Lance. And that was going to be caught by Samuel. And that's going to be another first down as they tackle him at the Broncos 31.
23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Lance going to throw.
Lance over the middle. He's got Kittle again. And they're going to bring him down. This time, he gets it to the 7.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards.
And George Kittle's over 100 yards receiving.
Bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action,
Lance fires, and that's caught by Fuller. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown ground. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And the Niners are staying out there to go for 2 here. And they're going to hand it to Jordan Sharp, and he will get in for the 2-point conversion.
Is successful. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
So now it's 32 to 15.
2-point conversion, they treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
So Robbie Gould, he's on the kickoff. And Jerry Judy's not going to return this one, so that's going to be a touchback.
So we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
First down, Gordon. And they're going to bring him down at the 31, and that's going to bring the third quarter to a close.
They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's
Wilson, and that was complete to Sutton. And he is tackled at the 40. First down, Denver.
Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnose perfectly there.
So first down for the Broncos at the 40. And here's a carry for Gordon. And he'll take this up to the 45. A gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And here's another carry by Gordon. And he'll be tackled at the 46. No gain there. Third down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times
third down, here's Melvin Gordon, and he will pick up a first down at the 41.
They're able to get the third down conversion.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
And here's another carry, Gordon. And they're going to bring him down at the 24, and another first for the Broncos.
17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And here's another carry. And they're going to bring him down at the 23. A gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that.
Wilson on 2nd and 9. Here's a catch by DJ Sharp. And he is tackled at the 11, and it's another first down for the Broncos.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw. Yeah,
and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up.
And here's Gordon once more. And he'll take this to the 9-yard line. A pickup of 3.
But not on this play. Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2nd and 7. Here's Gordon. And he'll be tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 3rd and about 3.
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Wilson to the end zone for LaMarcus Cook. Touchdown, Denver.
Chance.
Just exactly what the Broncos needed to cut into that lead. And Johnson splits the uprights, and now it's a 10-point game. So here's Johnson to kick this one away. And Brandon Ayuk, he's not going to return this one. So that's going to be a touchback.
Fransisco gets set to go here. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still tied. time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And here's Jordan Sharp on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 28. He'll get 3 yards there.
He's got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Lance on 2nd and 7. Jordan Sharp with the catch. And that's going to go in the wrong direction, which is going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
Lance on 3rd down. Jordan Sharp with the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 39 and a first down.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And here's another carry for Jordan Sharp. And not much there. They're going to get him at the 39. No gain there.
Brings up 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB.
And here's another carry for Jordan Sharp.
You're actually trying to cover up gaps.
And he's going to be tackled once again at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 3rd down.
Still 10 to go on 3rd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because
Lance on 3rd down, and Jordan Sharp with another catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 45, and he moves the chains once more.
The air is rare. Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one, and here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line.
And here's Jordan Sharp once more. And he is tackled at the 43, a gain of 2.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
And here's Jordan Sharp once more. And he is tackled at the 40. And now it's 3rd down.
Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the
Lance on 3rd down, and it's another catch for Jordan Sharp. And he's got another first down at the Broncos 30.
They get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
First down, Jordan Sharp. And he's going to be tackled at the 29. A 1-yard gain, 2nd down.
Keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, Stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And here's Jordan Sharp. And Jordan Sharp with some space. And he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Boy, 192 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys,
Lance on 1st and goal. He's got Kittle. Touchdown 49ers.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up.
Here's Robbie Gould. And he splits the uprights. And now it's back up to 17.
Picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So Robbie Gould on the kickoff.
Now to kick it away.
And Jerry Jeudy's going to take a knee. So that's going to be a touchback.
The Broncos about set to go on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news.
First down up the middle. Here's Gordon. And he's going to be tackled at the 34. A gain of 9.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Wilson, nowhere to go. He's sacked.
He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6. And
A loss of 6 there. Now 3rd down.
You and I'll be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
On 3rd down, Wilson forced out to his left.
Wilson scrambling, throwing, and that's caught by Jeudy. And he's got a first down at the 36.
That's a nice job there, knowing what his options are. He's out of the pocket to his left. And I thought maybe he'd think about running with this one, but he uses his vision instead. Finds his man on the left sideline, and they convert on 3rd down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Gordon.
And down he goes.
And he is tackled at the 45. A pickup of 9.
Creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
And here's Gordon once more. And he is tackled in the backfield. Nick Bosa. He is not letting that run game go anywhere. Now it's 3rd down.
Getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Third and 3. Gordon. And he won't be close to a first as he's tackled right at the 43. No gain. Now it's 4th down. And the Broncos, they have no other choice but to go for it.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
as Wilson's gonna find DJ Sharp,
That's Sharp.
and he's got a first down in the enemy territory at the 49.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10.
And here's a carry by Gordon.
And if there was a lane there, it closed
And no gain. He picked up none on that one. 2nd down.
No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Wilson looking, and it's incomplete.
So he'll throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
3rd down, and Wilson throws that one incomplete.
Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So 4th down.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
And Wilson's going to find DJ Sharp again.
It's Sharp.
And he's got a first down at the 32.
This defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
And here's Gordon up the middle. And he's going to be tackled at the 21. And that puts Gordon over 100 yards.
7 yards on the ground now for Gordon. 1st down.
And that's going to bring this one to the 2-minute warning.
This football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Wilson to the end zone. He's got Cook for a Bronco touchdown.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for.
Here's the extra point by Johnson, and it is good. And now it's a 10-point game again. And they're going to go for the onside kick. They know that time is not on their side. And the 49ers are going to pick it up. It's Deebo Samuel.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
So the 49ers take over as Jordan Sharp carries it for 3 yards. And Denver, they're now going to start using their timeouts.
Win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And here's another carry for Jordan Sharp. And down he goes at the 40. And now it's 3rd and 5 for the 49ers.
Praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game. And while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And here's Jordan Sharp on 3rd down. And it's not going to be enough. They're going to stop him at the 36. Now it's 4th down. Now what can the 49ers come up with on this 4th down? Fourth and 1. And Lance is going to find Jordan Sharp for the first down, which is going to potentially ice the game.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. A time you'd think they'd be running the football. They're still tossing it around and having great success.
Literally complete smartness by Trey Lance. Broncos have no more timeouts. They can't stop the clock, which means that San Francisco is gonna get it done. It took a lot of heart. It took a lot of heart. Give credit to Denver for trying to fight their way back in it, but in the end, Trey Lance and company is gonna hold on to their lead, which means that they are gonna improve to now 3-0 through 3 weeks of play, which means that they will join the Kansas City Chiefs, the New Orleans Saints, the New York Jets, and the Philadelphia Eagles as the only teams who are currently unbeaten through 3 weeks of play. You've seen the other 3 teams, Patriots, Jags, and Packers, were unable to do it. It all had to come down to San Francisco, and they for sure handled their business. The San Francisco 49ers are going to win this game. They're going to beat the Denver Broncos 39-29, dropping the Broncos their 2nd game of the season. The 49ers are 3-0 through 3 weeks.
For San Francisco, and a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Alright, well, that game right there was definitely interesting. It seemed to me that it was all 49ers through the whole game. But like I said, give credit to the Broncos. They actually played well in their 2nd primetime game. It's just that their running defense has got to improve. Their running defense has to improve because they gave up way too many rush yards in this game, which literally salted the win in for San Francisco. So here are the stats. Russell Wilson threw for 394. That's the most amount of yardage he's ever thrown. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Great performance for Wilson. Now the sacks were the definite key. Now Trey Lance, he didn't get sacked at all. He threw for 288. He had 3 touchdowns, but the 3 interceptions he's gonna have to erase from his mind. Even though he bounced back from 3 straight consecutive interceptions to get 2 more touchdowns in there to even the touchdown to interception ratio. Here's the running game. Jordan Sharp ran over 200 yards in a prime time game. That basically just shows you how much San Francisco can beat you on the ground. If you allow Jordan Sharp to put up that many yardage on the ground, then you're going to have a struggle. Now, Melvin Gordon got over 100 yards rushing. Cook ran for 12 yards. Wilson ran for 9. And Fuller, he ran for 2. And finally, the receiving, DJ Sharp, over 100 yards and a touchdown. George Kittle, over 100 yards and a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 7 catches, 95 yards. Jordan Sharp, 8 catches, 81 yards. Cortland Sutton, 6 catches, 69 yards. LaMarcus Cook, 4 catches, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel, 3 catches, 44 yards and a touchdown. Jaden Fuller, 4 catches, 28 yards and a touchdown. Tim Patrick, 3 catches for 20. And Melvin Gordon, 2 catches for 9. So for San Francisco, it's an ideal start now as they move to now 3-0 on the new season. And they will return home in week 4 as they're going to get a matchup with their division rival, the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 1-2 now. And they will have a chance to rebound in their next game as they head up to Vegas to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. And with that, here are the results so far here in week 3. We are down to 1 final game here in week 3. If you're ready for it, be sure to drop a like on this episode right here. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. In the next game and the final game of week 3, we're going to be at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Giants, the G-Men, start 0-2, looking to get into the win column as they host Dak Prescott and the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Yes, Monday Night Football is next from MetLife Stadium.